Mr. President, before the reference of business, may I be allowed to make a manifestation?
Go ahead, sir.
Yesterday, PS Resolution 516, introduced by a number of senators, were referred to the Committee on Public Order, I believe, and another committee, a Committee on Women. I have no problem with the resolution, Mr. President. But I take offense on how this resolution is being projected in the social media. My attention was called by my grandson because itong lumabas na article about this resolution, gawa ng isang gagong salbahing masamang tao. Because, tingnan niyo yung headline, 7 senators did not sign. Imbis na sabihin nilang 16 senators filed a resolution and did not sign. Mr. President, I'm one of those mentioned. I have never seen the shadow of this resolution. Paano magiging did not sign? So obviously, mukhang fake news ang dating nito. We're being called Malacanang dogs. Whoever's behind this, may kailangan malaman natin, we should unmask, dahil ang sinisiraan dito, ang Senado, hindi naman ako pinapirmahan eh. Hindi umikot sa akin yan, hindi dumaan sa opisina ko yan, pagkatapos did not sign. Ibang usapan to, Mr. President, pagkaganyan. Ay, ngayon, hindi balik kung ganyan lang eh. As I said, I take no offense on the reso, pero I take offense on how they are projecting the content of the resolution and how it is being used. Ayan mababasa niyo naman yung mga sinabi. Yan daw, and Senate resolution introduced to call government stop killings in minors, ganyan, institutional reason, everyone except 7 senators. Mr. President, okay na rin yan kung yan ang dadating nila eh. But ang hindi nila alam, katangahan nila, hindi naman nakarating sa amin yan eh. Hindi nakadumaan sa akin yan, walang nagpapirma sa akin. Kaya hindi pwedeng sabihin I did not sign. Now, the offensive part is this. Pagsunod niyan, inisa-isa kaming 7 at ang sasama ng sinabi. Coco Pimentel, reduced to nothing but a mouthpiece of the administration. The son who's a disappointment to his father. Completely false. Tito Sotto, the rapist, plagiarist, and bigot who called all single mothers as good for nothing but accidental horse. Grabe ito, Mr. President. This is nothing but pure malice. Isa-isahin natin, Mr. President. Yung tungkol sa akin. No. Keep it there. Keep it there. Strike 1. Tito Sotto, the rapist. When, where, how, who? If there is any iota of rape that I am charged with in the whole world and not only in the Philippines, I will resign as Senator of the Republic, Mr. President. Sira ulo nito. Matagal na itong pumatol-patol sa mga kagaguhang lumalabas nung araw pa, even before the elections. But wala nang eleksyon eh. So yung black propaganda, ibang klase ng black propaganda nito. Mr. President, imposible yun. If they can present anything to that effect, I will resign. Otherwise, pakakain ko sa kanila yung computer nila. Hindi lang yung words nila. Strike 2, plagiarist. What did I plagiarize? Mr. President, what is the definition of plagiarism? Ang plagiarism, pag merong work of kahit ano, words, art, poem, music, whatever, ginamit mo, kinopya mo, at sinabi mong iyo, Yun ang plagiarism. Ngayon, doon siguro sa ginamit sa aking black propaganda during the RH law or during the RH bill debates, I have always said in the journal, it's reflected in the journal of the Senate, ang liwanag, hindi ako doktor, hindi ako scientist. Saan ko kukunin ang mga issues on medical findings? Eh di siyempre sa mga doktor at mga scientifico. And I have always said that in my speeches, in my 2 or 3 turna and contra speeches. I've said that this does not come from me. You can see it in the journal. Diba? Ito, kaling to sa mga doktor, mga ganito, mga ganyan. Now, also, I believe that this issue of plagiarism was used to obfuscate or camouflage the issues that I brought up. Because this issue of plagiarism came out after my second turno and contra speech, wherein I mentioned that the IPPF, or the International Planned Parenthood Federation, spent millions of dollars to the RH groups that were focusing on the passage of the RH bill. I exposed it. Ay nilabas ko yung mga pangalan nila, nilabas ko kung ilang magkano natanggap nila in dollars. The following day, hindi nga yun ang issue eh. Ang issue, nag-plagiarize daw ako. So it's definitely an obfuscation, Mr. President. Kaya, anong plagiarist? Sira pala ang uno mo eh. Hindi mo intindihan kung ano definition of plagiarism pagka ganun. Ngayon, translation. Meron sinasabi dahil tinranslate ko yung isang inspirational message. Mr. President, translation of an inspirational message sent to me by a preacher is not plagiarism. Why? Otherwise, our national anthem will be, all the composers thereafter will be charged with plagiarism. Bakit? The original national anthem was a poem by Jose Palma, a Spanish soldier, poet, titled Filipinas. Nung isinasama na ito sa ginawa ni Julian Felipe ng musika, ito'y naging Marcha Nacional Filipina, naging Cherap Adorada ang tawag. But later on, it was translated by Senator Camilo Osias and Miss Mary Lane into English, kaya naging Land of the Morning. Baka hindi inabot na Senate President John, but kami ni Senator Drilon, inabot namin yung Land of the Morning. At later on, translate sa Pilipino, naging Lupang Hinirang by Julian Cruz Balmaceda, Ildefonso Santos, Francisco Caballo, Felipe Padilla de Leon, finally in 1966. At Mr. President, de lahat ito plagiarist. Ano? And even George Canseco, the much bemedaled composer, who translated My Way into Tagalog and did not ask the permission of Paul Anka, would be a plagiarist. Hindi ganun, Mr. President. I've been in music since I was 13 years old. Hindi ganun ang kategory noon, Mr. President. By the way, the title of the George Canseco My Way is Ako ang May Nais. Finally, Mr. President, strike 3. My reference to single moms. O, sabi dito, sabi ko daw, single mothers, good for nothing, accidental dose. Ikaw, kung na nagsulat ang may sabi niyan, salbahe ka. Kundi ka ba namang gagong tanga? But I've never said anything to that effect. Salbahe talaga yun, Mr. President, because I have 2 daughters who are single moms. I will never demean women. My mother is one of the founder of the women's rights movement. She's been President Emerita of the Kababaihang Rizalista. And I merely quoted a strict lingo na kapag ayaw nilang pag-usapan ang kanilang nakaraan, sinasabi nila na ano lang, just to dismiss the subject. So, paano mo sasabihin yan? Eh, kung di ba naman salbahin tao talaga ito, Mr. President? Strike 3. You're out. So, Mr. President, I will request you to direct the Senate Secretariat to investigate who's behind prostituting this resolution and use the NBI Cybercrime Division. Because I will be very kind. I will just file a cyber libel case against these people. Yun lang ang gagawin ko. That is being kind, Mr. President. Because otherwise, masalubong ko sa daan, but I might not be able to help myself. I will scatter their brains in the whirlpools of Mercury, Mr. President. So with that, I beg your indulgence, but I really had to pour out my heart on this stupid, silly news item. Thank you, Mr. President.
I join the